When Tyler and Maddie came to me, they were 1.5 and 3.5. And they came at 8 at night. It hurts to say it, but they were stinky and they just were a mess. They didn't have anything with them. They cried right away. And what I remember most about it is it was like a week after Christmas. And I remember thinking, did they leave toys behind? Did they have anything? Because they came with nothing. They had a comb, a little duffel bag, and maybe a shirt in there, and that was it. Nights were really hard when I first got Tyler and Maddie in my home. Maddie adjusted pretty well, and she would sleep through the night. But Tyler took a while to get adjusted. It was interesting how it would happen. I would be sound asleep, and I would feel someone looking at me, so I would kind of jolt awake, and he would be, just a foot from my face, staring at me. And I went through all the questions you think of when your child wakes you at night. Did you have to go to the bathroom? Are you scared? What happened? Did you have a bad dream? Are you cold? I went through all those questions, and he never said a word, and he would just go back to his bed. And then a couple hours later, same exact thing. He would be a couple feet from my face, and he would just stare at me, and I would go through all the questions again, and he would go back to his bed. But as I started to realize why he was doing that, it was hard for me because I realized he was just making sure I was there. And then I started to realize that when he was little and he would wake up, no one would be there. I think she left him a lot. So he was just checking to make sure I was still there. So I finally realized all I had to say was, "I'm still here," and he would go right back to bed. And after a while, he stopped waking up in the middle of the night. Family Resource Center was really helpful to me because I was able to feel knowledgeable and empowered about what was going on. When I've talked to other people about how the foster to adopt process went for them, they felt like they didn't know when meetings were, or they didn't know how long it would take to be able to possibly adopt. And I felt like every step of the way I was informed, and I knew when the team meetings were, and I knew when the court dates were, and I felt like I knew what was going on. I had a baby first who did go back to her mom, and it wasn't as traumatic for me as it may have been for other people, because I felt like all along I understood and knew that the mom was doing a good job and would get her child back. So I just felt like I was never blindsided. It was a nice, smooth process the whole way for me. It feels like it went by really quickly, because thinking back to all the hard times we had, and how well they're doing now, and they don't remember any of it. They don't remember a thing. And so it does seem like it went really fast.